The media is worried about that, obviously. You guys really love that. You don't care as much if it's a, quote, peaceful protest, and then it's fine. You don't care as much if they're celebrating a Biden election. You only care about if it's people that you don't like. So I'm a Bucks fan. I'm damn proud of what they did on Sunday night. And so in terms of the UK variant, here's what we know. We know, based on all the evidence, that these vaccines are going to be effective against that. And that's really the main concern. I mean, we're getting our seniors vaccinated. We've not seen any data or any evidence to suggest that these vaccines are not effective. And so if we get the seniors vaccinated, we're going to be good, and that's what we're going to do.
Not panicking, not allowing the media narrative to drive policy. Governor DeSantis just saying, we got this. We're going to do what is reasonable and what we can do. And that's all I asked for. That's all I've wanted all along, for politicians to understand that a do no harm approach for COVID policy would have been far better than what we've had, because they've made so much worse. They've politicized the hell out of this thing. And we see it all the time. If there are people that the media doesn't like who aren't wearing masks outside, inside, doesn't matter. It's a front page news story. If there are BLM protesters for justice, oh, yes, they've achieved so much of that, haven't they? So much justice. Then we're told that it's fine, that the virus all of a sudden will take a kind of holiday and nothing will happen. That's just not true. And yet there's the possibility the federal government will go after Florida here. That's right. The federal government may decide to make an example of Ron DeSantis and those who support his approach. This is from the Miami Herald. The Biden administration is considering whether to impose domestic travel restrictions, including on Florida, fearful that coronavirus mutations are threatening to reverse hard-fought progress on the pandemic. Now, notice that they're going specifically after Florida here, because they're saying, oh, and the excuse is, well, they found more of the variants in Florida. Does anyone think that the variants of the UK strain or the South Africa strain or whatever strain are limited to Florida at this point? Does anyone really think that the federal government isn't a little bit at least thinking about how they can slap down the DeSantis approach? Because it undermines, what has Joe Biden done that's better than what Trump was doing? Name one thing on COVID response. One thing. Oh, man, a double mask. I'm wearing a double mask because I believe in the science. So, I triple mask. I'm triple masking. The problem with everyone thinking that the masks are going to be our salvation here is that people unmask themselves in front of other people constantly. You can't have an entirely masked society. And so over time, people are just exposed to this. Over time, essentially, everybody gets exposed to it. They've led us to believe if only we listen more, some people would never even come into contact with the virus to be fine. No real threat of infection. Well, we're seeing how that plan has worked out so far. How much worse would it be anywhere else? And take a look at what's gone on here. The Biden administration imposing possible domestic travel restrictions. I am starting to get really worried that the reset in the stock market, in the economy, and a great financial calamity is coming to this country because of moron, woke, lib Biden voters. Hey, Team Buck, thank you so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you like this video, please click that little thumbs up button so then it will log as liked. And also, if you want to see more great content from The First, please click subscribe.